Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Purpose, Passion, and Profit podcast. If you are brand new to the show, my name is Kelly Dawn. I'm an intuitive guide and money mindset coach. And today we're going to talk about intuition versus fear. Because as business owners, we need to be making quick decisions. We need to be making decisions with our business, with our life, all these different things. And often the decisions that we have to make, they're really uncomfortable. They feel very scary. And what I hear a lot of from clients is they will, let's say they have a launch, like there's a program that they want to launch, but then they say things to me like, well, my intuition is telling me to hold off. And there's a bunch of other examples too, but we're going to stick with that one for today's show. So what can happen is that sometimes you really are feeling called to hold off on doing something, but often it's actually fear that's speaking up, and we think it's our intuition. And the reason this happens is because our intuition and our fear can feel very similar when we are moving in a very expansive direction. Meaning we are doing something that we know is going to help us grow. It's something that's going to help us make more money. It's something that's going to help us grow our business, but it also feels scary as shit. And so that feeling of fear is very similar to the feeling of excitement. They're actually on the same frequency, just at different ends. And so we want to really notice if it's fear that we're listening to or if it's intuition. Because if we listen to the voice of fear, we're never going to manifest our desires. Because our brain, it wants to keep us in fear often, because when we are not doing the things that we're truly called to do, we don't grow. And the way our brains see it is, as long as we're not growing, as long as we're not expanding, we're nice and safe. And safe doesn't get you anywhere. Safe doesn't get you anywhere. We need to be taking risks in our business, in our personal life. There are certain things that we just need to put on the line. We need to take a risk, right? If there's someone that you're into, you need to reach out and let them know. If you're going to propose to someone, there is a risk that they might say no to you, okay? So if no one took any risk whatsoever, no one would be happily married. No businesses would ever be started, because as an entrepreneur, there's zero guarantee. There is zero guarantee that we are going to be successful. But the thing is, we get to create that. We get to create the outcome that we desire. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to ask ourselves, okay, this thing that I'm feeling a little resistance around, does it align with your vision? So going back to the example that we have for today's show, the launch, okay? You're set to launch a program. Does launching that program align with the vision that you have for your business? And if you get a yes, that's probably going to be something that's a good thing to move forward with. Now, if it's something that does not align with your vision in your business, in your life, all the things, if it doesn't align with your vision, that's an opportunity to check back in with yourself. Maybe it really is best to hold off on making that move. But if it's something that you see is going to help you get more of what you want, then it's time to go a little bit deeper and ask yourself something like, okay, well, why would I be saying no to this? That's question number 2. Why would I be saying no to this? So if you were to go through with a launch, okay, you're going to put it all out there on the line. You're going to promote your offer. You're going to tell people what your price is, all the things. Why might I say no to that? And so some common things that come up around this is, well, I don't want to put myself out there and then fail. Then I'm going to feel like a fucking loser. Or I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. This is going to be a 5-figure launch and then it not happen. Then I'm going to feel disappointed. Or you might be afraid that if you do make the money, if your launch fucking like kicks ass, you make all the money you desire, then there might be some negative attachments to that. Then you might be worried that, well, if I make all that money, what's my family going to think? What's my partner going to think? Okay. And in a perfect world, everyone would be happy for our successes. Everyone would be cheering us on. Everyone would be rooting for us in a perfect world. But unfortunately, everyone has their own baggage when it comes to money. Everyone has their own baggage when it comes to success. And some people around you who might love you very, very much. Okay, they might love you very, very much, but they might have their own limiting beliefs around money and success that aren't congruent with your vision. And so you might have people in your life right now who are cheering you on until you make a certain amount in your business. Okay, it's cool if she makes, 5-10K a month. That's going to cover the expenses. That's going to create a fairly, decent living. That's okay. We support that 100%. But anything beyond that, they might think that's greedy. They might have a story that you don't need any more money beyond your current expenses. A lot of people think like that. Okay, so there might be a fear that if you succeed, during this launch, then you're going to disappoint people, or you might fail. You might look stupid. That we could go on and on with this stuff. So question number 2, if you're wondering if it's fear or intuition telling you to hold off on something, ask yourself, why am I saying no to this? And then journal this out, look what comes up. And then what you can do is go through the different things that came through and ask yourself, okay, do I want this to be true? Do I want this to be true? Does this feel limiting? And you're going to know in a second when you read it out loud. That's why I'm a huge fan of journaling, because you can get the words like on a piece of paper and you can read them out loud, and then you can feel what they're like in your body. So if I read out, I might fail and be disappointed, that doesn't feel good. That feels really contractive. That feels very small. Okay. So notice these things coming up. And if they make you feel contractive, if they make you feel like a piece of shit, they're not true. Okay. They're not true. We are on this planet to thrive. We're not here just to get by. We're not here just to pay bills. We are here to have an epic experience. That's spiritual. That's with our relationships. That's with our health. It's also with our money. We get to make a fuck ton of money while we're here. Okay, the third thing is, if you knew that you would be successful, okay, zero doubt in your mind whatsoever, if you knew that you were going to be successful, would you go through with this? So using our example with the launch, if you knew without a doubt you're going to sell out your program, would you launch it? Okay, maybe you're getting a no. Maybe you're like, oh, no, I'm still not feeling it. Okay, then that's your intuition telling you that it's probably not a good move. But if you're like, fuck yeah, I would totally launch this. This feels amazing. If I knew it was going to be successful, I would totally launch this. Then you know that voice that's telling you to hold off on the launch is the voice of fear. All right, guys, let's do a quick little recap. If you are wondering if it is the voice of fear or the voice of intuition telling you to hold off on something in your business, this could be a launch. This could be investing in a program. This could be many, many different things. But for today's show, we use the launch as an example. Number 1, does it align with your overall big picture vision that you have for your business or your life? If you're brand new to my world, I am huge on creating a powerful vision for yourself, because that vision is going to pull you to your next level. It is going to be the reason why you get out of bed and show up in your business on those days when you'd rather just curl up and watch Netflix. Your vision is everything. That is the thing that you are moving towards. And the really cool thing is, it's already happening. It's already happening. All you have to do is start living into that in order to become a frequency match to that, or a match to that frequency. Okay, that's what we have to do. We do that through action. We do that through our mindset. We do that through our energy. So that vision, it's already there. It's not some far off thing in the distance that you're going to have to work really, really hard for 10 more years. It's going to show up as soon as you align to it. So question number 1, does it align with your vision? Question number 2, why am I saying no to this? Why am I, and just get curious. Just get really, really curious with yourself. And it's so interesting what comes up. I was just having a Voxer conversation with one of my private clients earlier, and some things around money that came up, deeply rooted in childhood. And so some of these stories, some of these beliefs that you're carrying right now, when it comes to money, when it comes to your business, they are not your beliefs. They are not your stories. But they could be the stories of the people that you love very much, and you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to create any kind of conflict in the relationship. Okay, so look at why you might be saying no to that. And then when you write those things out, say them aloud, feel them in your body. Okay, because we can always choose fear. Okay, that is always an option. We have free will. We have free will on this planet. We can choose fear. We can choose to go back to a 9-to-5. We can choose to struggle. We can choose to make business really fucking hard. Or we can choose the easy way. Okay, both ends of the spectrum, completely available. Third thing to ask yourself is, if you knew that you would be successful, would you do it anyway? Okay, and that one's pretty simple. You're going to know. You're going to know right away if it's an aligned move for you. All right, do you guys have any questions? If you're on here live, let me know. If you are listening to this on the podcast, I do these episodes live over on Instagram, and I'm Kelly Dawn, and inside my Facebook group, Ignite Your Purpose. All right, I'm not seeing anyone. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me live. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're a coach or service-based entrepreneur, and you're ready to hit 10K months in your business, I invite you to check out the Academy, the Ignite Your Business Academy. I will put the link in the comments and the show notes. Show notes on the podcast, comments on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, it's in my bio. So Ignite Your Business Academy, that is where I blend the strategy, the mindset, the energetics that are going to help you create 5-figure months in your business. You're also going to get access to my Zero Fucks Money Method program. So inside this program, inside the academy, it's not just a course. So there are these pre-recorded modules. You get full access to those, but it's so much more. We also do weekly trainings every single Monday. Yesterday, we did a training on spoon bending and how you can literally bend and shape your reality. And every Friday we do group coaching calls and you get lifetime access. Lifetime access, the investment's $2K. I will pop the link below. You can just shoot me a DM and I'll send it to you personally as well. And then if you want personalized support, I do readings and one-to-one coaching. So just reach out if you're interested in that. All right, you guys, I will let you go. I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day and I will talk to you next week.